There's a term being tossed around more and more frequently, being circling the drain. And this term is in reference to businesses making changes to their policies and their pricing, ultimately business decisions that will affect consumers, customers, long-time customers, and ultimately potentially not for the good. Not for the good of the customer, you and I, or not for the good for the business, as they are potentially in a hazardous situation and doing all they can to try to survive, which ultimately we have to do the same. We have to make more money. We have to spend less money. We have to manage our budgets. We have to mitigate these risks. But we also have to be able to understand and recognize and identify the risks when they're presented. And here's one that I received twice. And odds are I will receive multiple more times until D-Day. And this I received Thursday, July 20th. I received another Thursday, July 27th. And odds are I'll probably get another one this coming up Thursday, which would be Thursday, August 3rd, and the 10th, and the 17th, and the 24th, and so on and so forth until D-Day. Hi, it's AT&T. As early as October 2nd, the auto pay and paperless discount for customers paying by credit card will decrease from $10 to $5 per line. If you prefer to use your credit card, no action is required to receive a $5 discount. And if you'd like to continue receiving the $10 discount, go to AT&T.com. Now, why would AT&T automatically chop a discount in half? A discount that I've had for many, many years, probably at least 13 years I've had this account with AT&T, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it has 8 lines on it. These lines are mine, my wife, my kid, my mom, her mom, our iPads. We got so many different lines on this account. So that means that I'm going to go from an $80 discount to a $40 discount, which ultimately means I'm going to be paying $40 more per month. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. My name's Kevin, Kevin in all caps, youtube.com/@Kevin247. And I'm back. I'm back in Atlanta. And we had a very fun and eventful trip, driving around the country these last few weeks. And we are making our way back to Florida. We had to stop here in Atlanta. And we're going to spend some time here with some friends and family before going back. And, man, we've got so much to catch up on, which we will. I've got a live stream scheduled for everyone to join. We can share with you all that happened and get you caught up to speed. And you guys can ask all the questions you want. And looking forward to that. Now, this it's a problem. Okay, now granted, you can go on AT&T.com and you can try to jump through hoops and sign up for new programs and packages to retain your paperless discount, which then I have to really wonder, how is the paperless discount being reduced? How does the paperless discount end up costing them more when literally it doesn't require anything more? It's paperless. That was the whole purpose. That was the whole point. And essentially my wireless provider, AT&T, is charging me more for the same service. I don't have Verizon. I don't have T-Mobile. I don't have other carriers. So I don't know if this is a unanimous and widespread increase. And it's funny because the increase, like I said, we got to be able to identify these things, right? The increase comes in the form of a decrease in a discount. So they're getting really creative in the ways that they're going to start introducing these higher prices and manipulations. Ultimately, the new form of inflation, because inflation is basically anything that is reducing the amount of money that you have without actually really you having to do anything. Even if, for instance, we have inflation and food prices are going up, gas prices are going up, house prices are going up, rent prices are going up, phone carrier service, wireless provider prices are going up, everything's going up. You still make the same amount of money or maybe less, okay? Odds are you make the same amount of money or maybe less. There are some who make more than they have before and are continuously trending towards making more, and those people have contacted me and reached out, and we have discussed ways of which increasing income and building wealth and putting ourselves in positions of financial security and financial freedom. But I also have had a lot of people reach out and say that they make the same or less, or they've lost their job, or others are losing their jobs around them. So if you're making the same money per paycheck or less, before you even go to the grocery store, before you even go fill up your tank, you've already lost money because of inflation. There's no way that you would realistically, feasibly be able to function in society without incurring these expenses that are part of your normal monthly overhead budget operating costs. It's just a matter of time. Maybe you can find a coupon here. Maybe you can use a credit card there, save a little bit, get some rewards and cash back. But at the end of the day, inflation is taking money out of your pocket before you even make it, before you even spend it. So this is just a new form of inflation. Another price increase. Another price increase. But this is almost to be expected, okay? It's just the way in which they're going about it and how quickly they're doing it and how often they're doing it and how much they're doing it and how everyone's doing it at the same time. That's when you really start to feel the pain. So I gotta throw another one out to you guys that was just introduced to me just the other day, which was Social Security. And Social Security is ultimately doing the same thing. And they are a little bit more blatant and clear about it and honest about it, because it has to do with the cost of living adjustment, the COLA. And basically the beginning of this year, which was from last year, Social Security recipients saw a massive cost of living adjustment increase of over 8%. Why? Because of inflation. Okay. So, and this is one of the things that I was trying to share with you guys a few months ago, actually, when we were here in Atlanta. We were actually at a Chick-fil-A, and I was having this conversation about how inflation works, or at least how they manipulate the CPI numbers for inflation to work. And inflation doesn't include the volatile and most expensive costs for most people, which is food, fuel, energy. Whether it's food or fuel or energy for your body, or fuel or energy for your vehicle, or fuel or energy for your home, electricity, water, utilities, gas, natural gas, liquid gas. So basically the way it works is they want to get the CPI numbers to show that they're on a decline. But the CPI numbers don't actually really reflect true inflation. However, mathematically, they can make that happen if they jack up inflation for 1 year, ride that out, and then the new high, which is 2 to 3 to 4% over the old crazy high, which was like 20+% more, seems okay, seems fine. But that also allows them, in connection and conjunction with other trickery, to lower the cost of living adjustment for Social Security. So they've already put it out there that Social Security recipients are going to see at least a 50%, maybe more, 50% cut in their Social Security cost of living adjustment for 2024 based on 2023. So what that means is come 2024, Social Security recipients are going to get a cost of living adjustment that is roughly like 3.5%. 3.5% when we all know that prices are going up more than 3.5%. You see what I'm saying? Shoot. I mean, even my discount here with AT&T is being cut by 50%. But these are the games that they play. These are the pieces that they move on their chessboard. And to be 100% honest with you, 99% of people don't even know how to play chess. They don't even know how to play, let alone play effectively to win. I've got YouTube raising their price on premium. I do have a YouTube premium account, which I've had for many, many years. And all of a sudden, this digital product that requires no physical labor or no raw inputs is going up in price. Thanks, YouTube. At the end of the day, it boils down to money is leaving faster than it's coming in. For me, for you, for pretty much anyone and everyone out there, unless they do what they need to do to mitigate this loss. And this is negotiating with anybody that you have to pay on a regular basis, negotiating rates, negotiating plans, pricing, shopping around, getting the best deal, maybe bundling and packaging, maybe even eliminating some of these costs altogether. In addition to making more money, and ultimately at the end of the day, developing a way to make more money and spend less money. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You know, and we can get on to the budgeting, we can get on to eliminating debt, we can get on to, which eliminating debt would ultimately include spending less money, because if you're not spending money on interest payments, then you will ultimately be spending less money, which all lead to having the ability to save and then invest. And that right now is so important because people don't have the money. People are losing jobs. People don't have the ability to save. Then you add on top of that, no ability to have a surplus in excess for safety and security for an emergency, let alone a surplus in excess to invest so that your money can then bring more money back to you. Your money can make money. Your money can compound. It can passively produce more money for you for whatever it is, whatever it may be that you would want, that you would need. And I know that a lot of folks want and need the ability to retire. They want and need the ability to buy school supplies. They want and need the ability to just take a vacation. So we got our work cut out for us, folks. But at the end of the day, we have to continuously work just as hard, if not harder than they are, continuously working to take the money out of our hands and out of our pockets and out of our wallets and out of our savings accounts and out of our checking accounts. We got to work to keep it there and put more in. Who knows? Maybe when it's all said and done, I might just switch to Mint Mobile.